What's up, guys? Today I want to talk to you about the time management system that the writer Stephen Covey teaches in his book, The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People. The 4-quadrant week plan is a tool that helps people organize their tasks on a weekly basis, unlike most of the time management tools today that are based on daily planning. If you remember, the third habit of highly effective people says, put first things first. And this week plan, based on 4 quadrants, is the time management system that Stephen Covey recommends to help you do that. We basically spend our time in 4 different ways, being urgent and important, the 2 factors that define an activity. Urgent is an activity that, as soon as it appears, it requires our immediate attention. It has to be done as soon as possible. It might be because it just takes a few moments to finish, or because you've been postponing it, and now there is not much time left to finish the task. Accepting a call from a friend and studying for a test you'll have to write tomorrow are simple examples of urgent tasks. Important means it is directly related to your long-term goals. It has to do with results. A task is important if it gets you near your biggest goals and closer to the person you intend to be in the future. For example, if you want to be a writer, reading is definitely an important habit for you to develop. Quadrant 1 includes both urgent and important goals. A life focused on this quadrant is usually full of stress, since the deadlines and pressing problems always keep coming. In this quadrant, the things to do are very urgent and also important. That's why the people who have their lives focused on these activities are continuously working to solve crises and respond to deadlines. They become consumed by Quadrant 1 activities, since problems are always appearing, one after another. And when they have a free time, they usually spend it trying to make themselves forget about their routine in activities to relax and waste time. Another way we spend our time is with urgent but not important activities. The main reason people spend the majority of their time in Quadrant 3 activities is the lack of clearly defined long-term goals. If you didn't take time to define your aspirations in life and the activities related to them, you are more likely to spend your time working on every task that appears in front of you. If all you have is a short-term focus, you will be constantly reacting to things that are urgent but not important, and you will be constantly changing your mind on what you really want to have or do. Quadrant 4 activities are also related with the lack of purpose in life. The activities here are not urgent nor important. They are pure time wasters and provide no meaningful value with time. As Stephen Covey said, people who spend time almost exclusively in Quadrants 3 and 4 basically lead responsible lives. Effective people stay out of Quadrants 3 and 4 because, urgent or not, they are not important. Quadrant 2 activities are the ones you want to spend your time with. They are important but not urgent. They are directly related with the things you want the most in life and that usually take time to achieve. It deals with things like your spiritual life, building relationships, becoming financially literate, your physical health, and other long-range planning. The fact that they are not urgent is one of the things that makes us procrastinate on these things, even knowing we need to do them. Quadrant 1 deadlines and emergencies will always appear, and we all occasionally spend time with Quadrant 3 and 4 activities. That's why, to be able to find time to work in your Quadrant 2 activities, you have to be proactive enough to reduce and, when necessary, say no to other less important tasks. Keep in mind that you're always saying no to something, wrote Stephen Covey. If it isn't to the apparent urgent things in your life, it is probably to the more fundamental, highly important things. Being effective is managing to get these important things done. Organizing your goals for the week ahead gives you a broader view compared with daily planning, and making your goals more Quadrant 2 focused will help you manage your time effectively.